Hey guys, I want to show you something. This is my wood stove. I made it 4 years ago. What it is, a buddy of mine was redoing his well, and this is the well bladder tank. He didn't need it, and he asked me if I wanted it. And at the time, I didn't know what I use it for, but I took it and I started thinking because my wife was wanting a wood burning stove, and I'm thinking, well, I guarantee you I can make one. So I cut it. I cut the hole out for this, and I used some. Trying to get down here. It's hot. Angle iron. Made the outer of it. Just used a pin. You can't really tell, but there's a pin right. A bolt. I used. I made some loops here to put it in there, and this is my air control. Yeah, right there. It gets hot, but this is just the regular door that I made out of it. I put some fire bricks that somebody gave me, and I can put some pretty good long logs in there if need be, and fill it up real good. It's producing some heat. Um, but what I did here, I had a bed frame, old bed frame, and I made a frame out of it. Sorry, that's BB. That's our Jack Russell. He sleeps underneath there. He stays warm. But I had some concrete board. I used that for the base, and I found some slate roofing shingles. I put there, and I also got here to help it keep, stay off the floor a little bit. Half-inch plywood I had put up there, and I used that metal duct tape around here, and it stays pretty cool. This is hot, all this is hot, but this is cool. It's warm, but it's nothing major. Yeah, duct tape. I moving it in and it slipped out, and duct tape fixed everything. But I'll give you a side view of it. It's I call it my ugly redneck stove because it works. It does the job. What I was planning on doing, I usually keep a pot of water here to keep moisture in the room. But I was going to put a 16 by 16 inch, about 3/4, maybe not 3/4, 3/16 piece of metal. I'm going to drill it, and screw it down in there. That way I can have a place I can put a bigger pot if I need be. I can put water on there, but if kids run, it kind of shakes a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And I made this 4 years ago, and the only thing I've had to replace this elbow last year because it seems like it burned up real easy. But other than that, that's it. I mean, and I put some big logs in there at first after I got it going when the first time I used it, and it kind of didn't want to burn real good. I don't understand. I don't know the fancy words for all that, but I found this size right here, you know, works real good. And I just put about 4 or 5, 6 pieces of that all in there, and it produces some heat. And we had a ice storm. Well, the past 3 years we've had ice storms here, and it's knocked the power out. Oh, speaking of that, and it's knocked the power out, and we keep the house, pretty well warm with this. It average, yeah. And if I want to, I could probably put about 7, 8 more in there to get it really going. But it keeps the front part of the house, about 72, 73 degrees. I mean, we're going to go get one of those not electric, but battery operated fans, and I'm going to kind of secure it up here in the corner so it'll blow, hot air this way if the power ever happens to go out again. But I just wanted to show you this, guys. It's something that I made. I'm not no engineer, no engineering student or anything like that. I just saw it, and my wife wanted a wood burning stove, and I made it. And I said, "Here, honey, here's your wood burning stove." And she kind of looked at me like, "You're crazy." But it works. She loves this thing. I walk in the house sometimes, and I have to turn around and walk back because it's like a heat wave hitting when she's got this thing going. But if you put your mind to it, you can make it. Look around your house, see what you got, and just sit there and say, "Hey, this could probably make this or that." If you don't have the equipment to do it, take it somewhere. If you know somebody has a welder or something like that, and say, "Hey, what would you trade me to do a little work on this what I'm making, and what do I have to trade, or I'll trade you labor, or come and help you out," or something like that. It could be done. People likes to barter too. So just an ideal I'm throwing out there to you guys. This works great for me. I don't have to worry about it. It takes me and my son both to move it when it's time to move it. But it's ugly. I know it's ugly. Yes, it is very ugly. That's why I call it my redneck stove. But it works. I mean, it produces the heat. It does the job. And right now, it's hot in here. I've got the kitchen window open just to get some cool air in here because it's hot in here. But it's saving me money on my electric bill. When I run this during the day and the evening, I don't have to turn on the air, the heat unit, and we just turn it on at nighttime when we go to bed, and it cuts our light bill in half during the wintertime. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. Think of what you can make around your house. Be self-reliant. Be self-sufficient. Do for yourself. And just go from there. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Be safe. Bye.